future editors, our future writers. The following students are members of the Cubs Club newspaper. And what's interesting about the club members, they started the newspaper team when they were in second grade, and they continue to write persuasive writing, even narratives, giving us a summary of the week's events with the founder and co-founder of the Cubs Club. Would you please stand? You may be seated. The standards are higher with the STAR test. Not only did the following students pass the STAR test, they scored so high they received the accomplishment and the distinguished honor, advanced academic achievement on the STAR map. Would you please stand? You may be seated. The standards are high. The rigor is intense on the STAR reading test. Not only did the following students pass the STAR reading test, the following students, they scored so high that they received again the distinguished honor and recognition of making advanced academic achievement on the STAR reading. Would you please stand? You may be seated. Difficulty high, rigor high, analyzing the problems high. Now we're at STAR Science. Now the following students, not only did they pass the STAR Science, but they passed it so high, they passed it so well, they dominated the test with the students who received the distinguished honor and recognition, advanced academic achievement on the STAR Science. Would you please stand? You may be seated. And the following students are our future scientists. Well, they're probably working in the medical field. Let's go to our science fair winners. First category is honorable mention. Science fair winners, honorable mention. Would you please stand? You may be seated. Science fair winners, third place. Would you please stand? You may be seated. Science fair winners, second place. Would you please stand? You may be seated. Science fair winners, first place. Would you please stand? It takes talent to become another person, to act, to become that character, and to really get an insight into their emotions and feelings and attributes. With our talented theater arts team members, would you please stand? You may be seated. The following theater arts team member participated in the Martin Luther King speech contest, and she was a finalist in the city of Houston. With the talented theater arts team member, would you please stand? You You may be seated. The following theater arts team member in the UIL one-act play, this student received the overall Best Actor for the entire competition, with the talented theater arts team member selected as the overall Best Actor for the entire competition. Would you please stand? You may be seated. The following students they demonstrated qualities of determination, self-motivation. They're able to look at a goal and set a goal and reach it. Therefore, they were selected and nominated by their teachers as to receiving the Most Improved Student Award. Most Improved Students. Would you please stand? You may be seated. Reading is certainly the key to success, and now our category of AR recognition, accelerated reader. The following students accumulated 100 AR points. Would you please stand? You may be seated. Amazingly, the following learners reached 150 AR points. Would you please stand? You may be seated. Incredibly, the following